Good morning, everyone. When I was in elementary school, I had a friend who loved drawing more than anything else. Every day, he filled his notebooks with sketches of buildings, animals, and imaginary worlds. One day, our teacher asked us what we wanted to be in the future. My friend proudly answered, I want to be an architect. Some students laughed, but what stayed with me was his parents' reaction. Instead of telling him that his dream was unrealistic, they bought him drawing pencil, encouraged him to practice and praised his effort. Years later, that same friend entered a top university to study architecture. These stories show something very important. Behind many successful children, there are parents who guide, support, and believe in them. Parents are often a children's first teacher, first motivators, and stronger source of encouragement. The way parents speak, act, and support learning can shape a children's attitude toward education for life. Today, I want to talk about the topic parental influence on children's education and explain how parents play a major role in shaping children's academic success, motivation, and future goals. Education generally begins at home because parents are the first teacher in a child's life. Children learn discipline, manners, responsibility, and various life values from them every day. However, today, many parents are so busy working that they have little time to support their children's education. This busyness often leads to parents paying less attention to their children's academic development and emotional well-being at home. As a result, some children lost their motivation to learn because they feel neglected and receive less attention from their families. Therefore, parental involvement is crucial for a child's educational and personal development. Furthermore, excessive parental pressure on academic achievement also poses a problem in children's education. Some parents demand perfect grades, provide numerous extra lessons, and create very strict study schedule for their children. They also frequently compare their children with friends or siblings who are perceived as smarter and more successful academically. This pressure can cause children to feel stressed, anxious, and afraid of making mistakes, and even lose confidence in learning. In some cases, children also feel burdened By having to constantly meet their parents' high expectation. Thus, excessive parental control can negatively impact a child's emotional well-being and learning process. Lack of communication between parents and children is also a serious problem in education. In some families, children are afraid to express their feelings, opinions, or difficulties to their parents. Parents who rarely listen to their children can create emotional distance, resulting in less harmonious family relationships. As a result, children can feel lonely, insecure, and lack support in their academic and personal lives. This situation can lead children to seek attention from other success, which may not necessarily have a positive impact on them. Therefore, good communication is essential for building a healthy relationship between parents and children. Parents need to create a balanced and supportive environment to address various challenges in their children's education. They should spend more time with their children and provide emotional support throughout the learning process. Parents should also appreciate their children's efforts rather than solely focusing on grades and academic achievements. Furthermore, building opportunities for children to develop their own talent and interests can increase their self confidence and independence. Parents also need to establish open communication so that children feel comfortable sharing their stories and addressing the problems they face. Thus, a supportive parenting style can help children develop academically and emotionally. Parental influence plays a crucial role in a child's education and emotional development. Lack of attention, excessive pressure, and poor communication can negatively impact a child's motivation to learn and mental health. Conversely, a balanced and supportive parenting style can boost a child's self confidence and interest in learning. Children who receive love, understanding, and guidance from their parents typically develop better socially and educationally. They also tend to be more resilient in facing challenges and developing positive relationships with those around them. Therefore, parents have a significant responsibility in helping become their children become successful, independent, and happy individuals in the future. Imagine a child who feels supported, motivated, and appreciated every day at home. That child is more likely to be believe in themselves and success in school. Now imagine the opposite. This is why parental involvement matters so much. Parents have the power to shape not only children's academic achievement but also their confidence and future dreams. Let us realize that every word of encouragement and every moment of support can change a child's life for the better. Thank you for your attention.